about time. So exciting. Ghost of Tsushima is one of my favorite games, so I'm really excited to see how much has changed in Yōtei.
Hello everyone, this is Jason Connell and Nate Fox from Sucker Punch Productions. Ghost of Tsushima was an honor to be a part of. And today, Nate and I get to share more about our next game, Ghost of Yōtei.
Yōtei, sorry.
We'll be sharing how we've crafted the game around exploration while keeping Atsu's tale of vengeance front and center. We'll also talk about ghost combat and how it's evolved. And we'll introduce for the first time some new special modes of play. But let's start things off first by talking about a Japanese folk legend, the Onryo.
I am gonna just pause every now and again because I don't want to talk over it. But Ghost of Tsushima, such a beautiful game, and I'm so excited to see how beautiful this one looks because, like, going from like PS4 graphics to PS5, building a game with that engine in mind, I'm really excited to see how much better this looks than Ghost of Tsushima. But the story is also gonna be good too. It's gonna be hard to top Ghost of Tsushima's story, in my opinion, because it's such a good story and a beautiful story.
The people of Ezo believe Atsu is an Onryo, a wrathful ghost bent on revenge.
So good.
And they're half right. Atsu doesn't care if she lives or dies, so long as she can punish the Yōtei Six, a ruthless gang who slaughtered her family. After 16 years in the South, she's returned home to put their spirits to rest.
I'm getting just a vengeance story. Very different.
It's
very different from Tsushima, where it was more of like saving the island of Tsushima, defeating the invaders, whereas this one is more about vengeance. It is vengeance, you try to kill these specific people who killed your family, basically. Which I feel like has been done a lot, especially recently, like the Assassin's Creed Shadow did that recently. That was its big point. I feel like Assassin's Creed always does that recently. It's a vengeance story, but again, hopefully it's done really well. A good storyline with that concept of vengeance. But I feel like it's also, I think it is overdone, but if it's done well, then it won't bother me too much, and I'm sure it doesn't bother many people either.
warm memories of her family that propel her forward. When Atsu returns to her childhood home, with the push of a button, you can experience those cherished times.
That's fucking cool.
By giving you the freedom to explore Atsu's past, the wound of her loss becomes personal. It's that pain that pushes her forward. Hunting down the Yōtei
Okay, that's a
Six
cool fucking concept.
is a
to add
near
to the
impossible task. She'll face 1,000 blades. But the Onryo is relentless, and with each victory, the ghost story around her grows.
It looks
Ghost
so
of Yōtei focuses on player freedom more than any game Sucker Punch has ever made. But it's also a game that, at its heart, is inspired by so many of our favorite wandering samurai films. So let's start off by talking about exploration at the edge of Japan.
Fuck yeah, I feel like this is what we're all excited
We all
about.
have different playstyles, so we set out to make an open-world game that lets you drive your own experiences. Whether that's your curiosity to wander, your thirst for combat, or a deep desire to stay focused on the story.
Fuck yeah.
As you explore, there's an underlying clue system that invites you to new adventures in new areas of the game that could be appealing to you. If you interrogate an enemy, choosing to ask about the Oni, you could uncover a landscape scarred by fire with more bold, samurai-like enemies to fight and abilities for Atsu to learn. Or, if you ask about the Kitsune, might lead you to an area filled with snow and deception, enemies that ambush you, and new ninja-like tactics to study. Atsu draws cards for each clue to keep track of all available adventures. The more you play, the more the game unfolds for you. As she makes progress against the Yōtei 6, her legend as the on-rail grows.
It's her.
Bounty will go up, drawing the attention of deadlier foes.
That's actually pretty cool. Like, kind of choosing what information you get to uncover what to do next or to go do a side thing. That's pretty cool. I like that. I haven't played many games that do that. I don't play a lot of games. But I think that's a really cool concept. I don't know. It's hard to not compare it to like Assassin's Creed at time, because it's very similar in that kind of concept. But I feel like this, like, I don't know, they just sucker punched it so that it takes it to that next level where it feels so different, even if it is a similar concept. Because I feel like that has been done in a lot of games where you have where you can interrogate and get information about this thing or this thing and only that choice. But I think if that, you know, bounty hunter system is done really well, because Assassin's Creed did that too, and I feel like they did that pretty good. So I feel like if this does it really well too, that's another bonus. Nothing will ever beat the Nemesis system, but, you know, it's interesting. I'm rambling.
Are you lost?
I'm looking for some old friends. The Yōtei 6.
Show her the door.
Big fucking dude.
There is a hefty price on Atsu's head. Now, Atsu can also hunt down her own bounties that bring her all around the land. This is a lucrative way to make some money to fuel her vengeance quest.
I love that pop-up. I wonder if that's what it's actually going to be, because this is such a cool thing. Like, if that's the thing that pops up when you're tracking a mission or something, like when you're in that area or at that quest, that's such a cool thing. Ooh. I just saw that. They'll probably explain that later, but down here, instead of ghost stance, you have, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, but you have this stance instead. It looks so good, and the music too.
You're not off plan, Eguchi. You're here for my bounty.
It's almost like a Western style of music. You know, like an old Western movie.
Hidden in the world
That's what
are
I'm getting
altars
vibes from the
of
music
reflection.
soundtrack.
Finding one inspires Atsu and unlocks a new ability to help her on the journey ahead. They are fun to find on their own, but for a quicker route, you can always buy a traveler's map
disarm?
from the cartographer. Ghost of Yōtei isn't going to rush you through anything.
Good.
You can choose what motivates you most. But we think the best way to play is to simply pull out your spyglass, find something interesting on the horizon, and enjoy the ride.
That's right.
That's what I love about Tsushima, is that you can just explore, and it's such a beautiful game to explore that you don't feel like that you just want to explore, and you uncover so much shit from just doing that. Because of how beautiful this looks. So beautiful. Like, holy fuck. Even if the story shit, that doesn't bother me at all, because visually this is stunning. and I'm happy with that. If the gameplay and the scenery is this beautiful, then I'm happy if the story is shit. Like, that's my personal thing. Like, I know story is very important, but if the gameplay and like just the exploration of the world is fantastic, then like I get my money's worth from the game. You know, I can sidestep a bad story in a video game.
The lands around Yōtei are vast. It's not about checking it all off, it's about engaging in the content that gets you excited. Embrace that curiosity and let the wind guide you on your hunt.
Combat now.
Ezo is a dangerous.
In the trailer, I believe we saw her using different weapons too, not just the katana. Pretty sure. I think she was using a spear, if I'm not mistaken. So I wonder.
Place.
wonder how
Atsu
that comes
always
into it.
wields a weapon. As for which, that's up to you.
Okay, well, there you.
Will you choose a katana, spear, a surigama, odachi, or dual swords?
Oh,
Each is uniquely effective against a particular enemy and has their own set of upgrades to discover and master.
Right, you had me a dual wield. If I can dual wield katana, that's what I'm doing.
Let's see how she uses these weapons
Oh, so
in
you
the
have
field.
all so instead of
Searching
different,
for
okay, so instead of different stances, you have the different weapons that are better depending on your opponent. That's kind of cool. I like that because I believe she's not a samurai, whereas Jin was a samurai, so he knew all these different stances and techniques that work better on certain opponents who use certain weapons and certain stature. Whereas she's not really that. She just uses whatever she can, and she's figured out what weapons work better for certain enemies, which is cool. I like that.
leads on Lord
Having
Saito.
that difference between the two characters
This is our
and their backgrounds. is
from
really
our
interesting.
soil. The
And
soldiers
using
needed
the combat
more.
system to show
to
that is
free
really
you.
cool too.
Free us. Inokichi steals our crops while our families starve.
Atsu's no samurai or ninja.
Yeah.
No. She's a lone wolf mercenary who'll use every advantage, every dirty trick to win a fight. Combat has the feel of a classic samurai movie. Every motion counts. It's about lethal precision.
Like, you can't fuck up the combat. Like, the combat was so good in this game that you can only build upon it.
If an enemy swings hard, Atsu can lose her weapon.
Oh,
But if she's quick, she can disarm them.
that's cool. See, like, you add to the combat, make it more intense.
Choose the right weapon for the job. To fight a massive enemy, her huge odachi blade is best.
It's the fucking anime fanboy in me. But I can't, I would love, like, I would absolutely love if some of the sword designs were from, like, weapons from anime. Like, if I can get a design that looks kind of like Mihawk's sword for the Odachi, I'd be a happy chappy. Like, oh, that, they would never do that, but, like, that'd be fucking cool.
He looks like the one in charge.
Tonight.
I like the spyglass too, that's cool. I'm curious if the, if instead of, like, because the first game didn't have, like, waypoints that had been guiding you, I'm curious if this will have the wind or maybe a similar thing.
Blades are great, but ranged weapons work too. And Atsu's got an arsenal.
Because it's set in the,
Bounty hunter.
1800s, I believe. A bit more modern-esque weaponry with the gun.
Thrown weapons like kunai, bombs, or even blinding powder can give Atsu an edge. When enemies switch weapons, you'll have to adapt. Dual swords are best against spears.
I love the dual sword. It's fucking amazing. I do hope we get
Tell me what you
I know
know
I'm
about
talking over
Saito.
this, but like,
Atsu doesn't always fight alone.
I do
She'll
hope we
meet
get
several-
like in the first game how we had the legend stories of all these legendary figures from Tsushima's past. I kind of hope we get one for Jin in this game where we hear like the legend of the ghost of Tsushima. Like that'd just be cool. Like I don't want to like this is different time period, different character, which I know a lot of people were kind of upset about because we wanted a continuation with Jin, but just a nod to it would be cool. I hope we do get a nod to it, but I understand if we wouldn't because it's about this character.
Several allies on her hunt, including a mysterious wolf.
Like even maybe like his broken mask as an accessory.
Atsu
Love.
can set up camp under the stars of Ezo. But she's
Don't kill
not
my
always
fucking
alone.
boss. Kage.
Hey, friend.
I miss
Share
you.
your fire with the traveling peddler?
What are you selling?
A mask said to be cursed with the unpredictable nature of its previous owner.
Camping under the stars is a great way
I
to
like the
rest up,
first-person
play your
camera.
shamisen, or cook to ready for a fight ahead.
Like that little first person.
It's also designed to help bring important characters and upgrades straight to you. In fact, in place of the journal menu from Ghost of Tsushima, we've opted for a more character-driven way of managing allies and vendors you meet in Ezo. Over time, Atsu grows to have her own wolf pack. And here, you can keep track of when a sensei might have a weapon skill for you, or when a vendor has something unique to sell.
That's cool.
Managing upgrades, resources, when to buy what, can be a burden in a big open world game. At campsites, members of your wolf pack can catch up with you, offering upgrades and unique items. This helps ensure you have every opportunity to upgrade and prepare for Atsu's vengeance quest ahead. You don't have to leave where you're exploring, the game comes to you.
While exploring Ezo, you'll
Beautiful.
discover all sorts of new armor, charms, and gear. Perfect for building up Atsu around your chosen playstyle. Are you stealth, ranged, or melee focused?
Oh, that's a cool looking
Find
fucking
and
armor.
combine the pieces that are just right for you.
Ranged combat is cool, but
And of
I love
course,
the close combat.
customize the look of your armor and weapons to make sure that your version of Atsu looks and fights just the way you want.
The customization was so good in the first one, so like holy shit. Wait a second. That kind of looks like Jin's. It might just be a similar design, but that kind of looks like the Sakai clan armor, the helmet.
The score of Ghost of Yōtei is incredibly special to us. Our
I love that
amazing
thing.
composer, Toma Otoa, has created a mashup of Eastern instrumentation with Western flavors,
Yeah.
brought to life
yeah.
through an exciting collaboration of many talented artists.
でこうダウンビートまで
If you like what you heard, we're releasing 2 tracks featured in today's State of Play on your favorite streaming service
I have to give them a
immediately
listen.
after the show.
Do the seasons change in this one, I wonder? Special modes. Camera mode, of course. You gotta take
The
those
digital
cinematic
photography
photos.
community for Ghost of Tsushima is incredible. We're happy to have photo mode back in Ghost of Yōtei and look forward to seeing photos from your journey across Izzo. We want playing through Ghost of Yōtei to feel like stepping inside of your favorite classic samurai films. So, from the beginning of the game, we're happy to offer a full Japanese voice track with full lip sync that you can play with subtitles.
誰だてめえ
I'm gonna pause again. I played through Ghost of Tsushima, I think 3 times. The first time I played it was with the English voice acting. And then the second time I played through it was because I didn't know this until someone showed me, but a clip. But the Japanese voice actor for Jin is the voice actor for Zora from One Piece. So I had to play through it again in Japanese and fucking like just hear Zoro playing. I'm terrible with names. Amazing voice actor, fucking love him. And then the third time was in the black and white mode. I played through again with Japanese voice acting because that was fucking sweet. So I'm probably gonna do the same with this, play through multiple times, different voice acting.
狼の姫一人残らず息の根止めたと思ったまた会えたな刀鍛冶の娘
覚えておけ。アツだ。
To take the feeling of stepping into a classic samurai cinema experience one step further, we are honored to once again partner with acclaimed director Akira Kurosawa's estate for Kurosawa Mode, which emulates his classic black and white films.
Hell yeah, yeah, look at that. Like you gotta play through at least once in this mode. It's so fucking cool. Look at that. We know it's stunning. You gotta like, bro.
For Ghosts of Yōtei, we wanted to celebrate 2 other influential directors
I
who
keep
have had
saying
an
Yōtei,
impact
it's
on the
Yōtei.
genre as a whole. First, we've partnered with Takeshi Miike, director of 13 Assassins, for a mode that puts the camera closer during combat for a more intense, raw experience along with increased mud and blood splatter.
Fuck yes.
And lastly, we've partnered with the director of Samurai Champloo, Shinichiro Watanabe. Turn this mode on to listen to some original lo-fi tracks directed by Watanabe himself.
No. So you telling me I'm gonna play for this game like I'm gonna play this game like 6 times, 6 different playthroughs. You can't tell me that. Oh my god. Oh man. Bruh. There's gonna be I'm gonna have 6 different playthroughs of this on my Twitch and on YouTube. Holy fuck. That's awesome. That's so cool.
There's so many ways to make your Ghost of Yōtei playthrough your own. But no matter how you play, here's one way to experience Ghost of Yōtei that is sure to be special.
It's gonna be a special edition PlayStation 5, is it not? They're gonna do a special edition PlayStation 5 and make me spend another 900 fucking Australian dollars on a PlayStation 5 just because it's the Ghost of Yōtei version of it, aren't they? Holy fuck! That's, oh my god, that controller alone. Holy fuck. I hope I can buy I hope I don't have to buy a whole PS5. I hope I can just buy the faceplate separately. But holy fuck. That looks sick as fuck. And all it is gold lining to make the map of the game from the looks of it. Holy shit. Let me just move my face over here. Oh, the black one looks so good too, but the gold. Fuck. Alright. Yo, tax season, I can buy that back with my tax
Today,
return.
you've got a glimpse into Atsu's hunt for the Yōtei 6. Forge your own path while discovering the secrets of Ezo. To survive, you'll need to master a variety of weapons, using lethal precision to overcome the odds and take revenge as the Onryo. Ghost of Yōtei comes out on October 2nd. Thank you so much for watching.
Huh. Holy fuck. They're gonna bleed me fucking dry. I cannot believe there is a Samurai Champloo of the game that I can play. That's fucking awesome. You sold me. You fucking... I was already sold, but you've sold me so much more. I'm gonna have 1,000 hours on this game. Playing it through it 6 different times, just for aesthetic and soundtrack reasons. Like, holy shit. I'm excited. I'm excited. That was amazing. That was a great state of play. Like, ugh. Yeah, I have nothing. I feel like I've said all I can say. Just wow. Take my fucking money. I'm gonna have to buy another PlayStation 5 now, for fuck's sake. Fuck yeah, bro.